Hello and welcome to today's training, how to become a social media rock star, how to build a social media following that eagerly hangs on your every word and practically begs you to take their money. In this training, you're going to learn how I built a social media following of over 32,000 people with absolutely zero paid traffic. I didn't run a single ad to do this, all right? You're also going to learn how you too can build a large following of eager fans that are desperate for your knowledge. Then I'm going to teach you how to get those fans and followers to easily and effortlessly hand over their money without you having to do any hard selling, and how you can use this whole thing to generate endless traffic and a stream of leads for free on social media. Does that sound good? You guys want to learn that? Now, who this training is for? This training is for network marketers or affiliate marketers looking to generate leads using simple social media strategies. It's for beginners that don't necessarily know where to start, or it's for experienced marketers that are just looking for another way to generate more leads. Who this training is not for, this training is not going to be for you if you're lazy or unmotivated, all right? It's also not going to be for you if you constantly try to reinvent the wheel, meaning you can't follow simple instructions, or if you are looking for a get-rich-quick kind of thing. This training is definitely not going to be for you. So if any of this applies to you, sorry, but this isn't really going to be for you, so you're going to need to go ahead and exit this video now. Now, just a little bit about me really quick before we get into the training. I'm actually a United States U.S. Army veteran. I did 8 years in the Army, got to deploy a few times, did some pretty cool stuff. Unfortunately, I had to medically retire in 2013, and now I'm actually a six-figure-a-year online marketer. I'm a marketing strategist. Within the last 12 months, I've helped generate over $3 million in revenue for clients, and I consistently help other business owners and entrepreneurs generate leads primarily using social media advertising. My life wasn't always like this, all right? It wasn't that long ago that I was flat broke, desperate. I was struggling, looking for a way to make money online, and I was actually living in a spare bedroom at my dad's house. But now, thanks to the right training and mentorship, I make 6 figures a year online, I own multiple businesses, and I have 3 offline businesses, and I'm also heavily invested in a lot of different ventures, all funded by internet marketing. Just to show you guys that I do know what I'm talking about, all right, here is a screenshot of one of my affiliate accounts where I've made over $32,000, and here's another affiliate offer that I promoted for just 6 days, and I made over $36,000 in that 6-day period. Here are a couple of testimonials from a few of my past students. Janine Smith, who's actually a stay-at-home mom from Georgia, said, "I've tried many different things to make money online, but after taking Alvin's training, I was able to have my first $10,000 a month online." Michael Burns, a really good friend of mine from Canada, who is another 6-figure marketer. Michael had actually been online for years, and he had made a significant amount of money, but he was struggling looking for ways to scale his business to a certain level that he wanted. The tips and strategies that I shared with him helped him to scale his business to a level that seemed just outside of his grasp. And those are just a few of the almost 50 people I've helped make money on the internet with simple social media marketing strategies. Now, I've mostly kept my methods secret just so I could bank commissions in quiet and live in peace. But here recently I've decided that I wanted to teach a few people some of my secret methods, because I feel as though true success comes from helping others get what they want. Alright, very first thing that we're going to talk about is actually setting up your account. Now, all of this training is going to be on using Facebook profiles to build followings and then monetize them with affiliate offers, alright? So, there's only a few things you need for this method to work. You need a Facebook profile, you need a few minutes a day need a couple of bucks to buy some software, things like page builders and funnel builders, and then you've got to pick highly converting affiliate offers. Now, if you don't have a couple of bucks to spend on software, you're going to have to change that from a few minutes a day to a couple of hours every single day to make this whole thing work, right? And for this case study, we're going to be using one of my primary Facebook accounts that I do generate quite a large amount of income from. Very first thing you want to have in place whenever you are looking to use this method, all right? Very first thing you got to have and make sure that is done, all right, is you want to have a clear header image right here. Normally you'll want this to be something niche related, like if you're in the health and wellness niche, if you're in makeup, anything like that, you'll want this to kind of sort of have something to do with that. I just picked this one because it looks cool. No real reason for it. But this is the part that I want to show you right here. All right, whenever someone comes to your profile and they click on your actual header image, it will open up into a new tab when they're on desktop. It looks a little bit different when they're on mobile. But this is the key components I want to show you guys right here. Right here we've got, you see this right here in the description box. I actually typed something here. A lot of people leave this blank, and I'm not sure why, because this is a very good source of free traffic for you guys whenever you guys build up your account and you've got a following. Now, if you notice right here, I've got a link in here where it's clearly visible, meaning people see it, they click that, and it goes to my lead magnet. All right. Now, this is very important because this is called above the fold, meaning they don't have to do anything. They've clicked the picture, there's the link, bam, they'll click it. All right. This is actually a long form story ad that I personally put together, kind of telling a little bit about my story, that sort of thing. And then I put my link in here a couple of different times, so when people are scrolling through, they'll see it and then they'll click it, all right? But you want to make sure that you've got your link at least once above the fold, and then make it long enough to where they have to click see more so that they can read more of the short form story, all right? So the first thing that you've got to have is you've got to have a clear, visible header image. Make it something clean and neat. Don't make it real junky looking. Now, you can hire someone to make these. I've actually got some friends that are graphic designers. You can pay $250, $300, and they'll make you a super clean, super slick one. Or if you don't have that kind of budget to set this whole thing up, you can actually go to Fiverr.com or sites like Upwork and hire a graphic designer. Just go there and type in graphic designer. Facebook header image, and then you can find one $5, $10. Or if you don't have any money at all, just go to canva.com and make one, right? I'm actually going to give you a PDF to go along with this, and it'll be in the units of this group, and it's going to show you all these things that I'm talking about. For the sake of time for this video, I'm not going to go over each one and how to use them, all right? The second thing that you want to make sure you have is you want to have a clear profile picture, all right, of either your face or someone else's that's a clearly visible person. Right? You don't want to put stuff here like products or anything to do with your company or anything like that, because you want this to look like a real profile. This is actually a real profile that I use. This is a branding profile. On some of my niche profiles, I've got pictures of other people. It doesn't really matter, honestly. But since this is personal branding, I want this to be me and clearly visible, right? So, and also with the same thing from the header image, all right? Whenever they click it, when they look at the story, well, that's not a good example because this was the one for Veterans Day. But normally, whenever they go to my profile picture, normally I'll have the link above the fold, and they'll click see more and read the whole short form story, right? So that's the second thing that you've got to do and make sure that you have in place. Now, this is a big one. A lot of people, I've noticed they do this all wrong whenever doing free Facebook marketing. Scroll down a little bit, about halfway down to right here, and right here, this little section right here underneath all of these descriptions, right? You want to fill all of this stuff out. You want to fill out the intro, make it something cool and compelling, then fill out the information about you. Here's where it lists some of the pages that I manage. And then keep scrolling, and then right here in this section, this is what they call the featured image. All right, I specifically only have one image here for a reason, because I want it to be something that draws people's attention. And actually in this image I meant to have little arrows pointing down, because directly underneath this image, this right here is a link. Now this is the link to my free training group. All right, you guys will notice I use groups a lot for lead magnets because it's a community, and it helps you build authority, all right, in your niche. So you definitely want to make sure you have a featured image right here directing people to this link. You can even just type, like you can make the image have the actual link on it and then put the link below it. This image I actually meant to have two little arrows pointing down, which I'll fix that later. But this right here is a very good method of getting some free traffic to whatever offer it is you're promoting. All right, and I should have the description right here, because when people click it, same thing with the header. Actually, let me do that right now. And I usually use the same long form story in just about everything, just because I've perfected this story and I know it works pretty good to get traffic. So, because that's actually a tracking link that I can see how many clicks come from that. And if you guys need a tracking software, just Google it, or I'll put it in the PDF. Add the description, paste, done. Alright, see, here you've got the link above the fold. Whenever people click, see more, they read it, more ways to contact you. There you go. So it's another thing that's highly important is you just own. I see a lot of people, they've got like 5 or 6 images here, because whenever you click it, it's going to ask you to upload. If you click the little pencil right here, it's going to ask you to upload the images, and you can put 5 of them. And I see people that have 5, and none of them really have anything to do with that, to do with what they're doing. It's just a bunch of random stuff. So try to keep this clean, smooth, and professional, especially these top 3 things. The header image, your profile image, and your featured image. If you've got like a branding shot that's like a banner, like a smaller version of this, that works really good too for branding yourself on your profile. But those are 3 of the most important things, because those are the top 3 things people look at. The next thing is you want to make sure you fill out all of this intro, all right, and then go to the About Me page and fill out every single one of them, right? And I talked about that a little bit right here. The underneath of this, the link to whatever your lead magnet is goes right there. All right, super important that you have that done. Oh, he didn't answer the questions. So make sure you've got those 3 things done, and then go. The next thing that you want to do, this is just kind of a little checklist. All right, you want to make a few posts. Like you could just make them motivational, inspirational. You can share actual, like if you have a blog, something like that, you could do put like full articles on there. Just make it something that's kind of short, and then set your posts to public so that a few people can see them, right? The next thing you want to do is you want to click on the About section and make sure you fill out everything, because people are actually going to check this. Here in the overview, I've got like some of my social media, my YouTube channel, a link to my main lead magnet that converts the best. I've got some past information about me, stuff like that on here. Places I've been, contacts, ways for people to get in touch with me, stuff like that. All right. Email address, all that sort of stuff. So make sure you fill that out. All right. So those are the top things that you want to have set up and done before you actually start doing anything that's going to help you lead to actual profit. All right. So that's the first part of this video. I appreciate you guys watching it. I'm going to get the second part of this video out to you as soon as possible. All right. So thank you guys very much, and I look forward to talking to you real soon.